Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are going to budget my paycheck number 1 for the month of June. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic day. I am going to set this up and put all my categories in here. I am going to warn you that I'm going to change up one of the income pieces that I have, this cash envelope savings. I had $60 up here when I did my monthly budget, but then once I got done with it, I saw that I wasn't going to meet my minimum goal of paying $3,100 to my debt. So I need $73 from my cash envelopes from May. So for paycheck number 1, instead of budgeting $60, I'm actually going to budget with $73. So let me get started, and I'm going to zoom you guys in while I set up all my categories. Now, I won't do the cash envelope breakdown in this video. I do stuff my cash envelopes once a month out of my very first paycheck for the month, but I will have that in that particular video. Okay, so I have all my categories written down. I'm going to try to make sure I stay in frame and get my calculator in view at the same time. My salary is $2672.46 plus the $400 I received from my signs for rent and $73 that I need to meet my debt minimum of $3,100. So my total income is going to be budgeted at $3145.46. So I'm going to turn this just a little bit so it makes it a little bit comfortable, or more comfortable for me to write. And so I hope what I'm doing along with the monthly budget, that kind of lets you guys know how I take information as it comes in, and I will adjust my paycheck budgets accordingly. When I create the monthly budget, I don't have a lot of information. A lot of it I'm finding as I'm putting everything on paper. But then I take that information and I do something with it so that I have a good action plan when the time comes. So my son's savings, that's always $60. And this is an old transaction that comes out of my check. And I've been asked about it before, well, technically several times, but I opened up the 2 savings accounts at my credit union when I first started working at my job. as the boys have gotten older, they've been able to either take that account and then create a checking account, and it's under their name, which is what my youngest son did. And my oldest son left his savings account with me, but he has his own savings and checking under himself. And so I still put into the one that I have full visibility into, and I put money into the one that my youngest son has built his checking on top of. I just haven't linked up 2C into his account. I try to respect their space. I really wish my oldest son had taken his account too, but he didn't. Health insurance, that's going to come out of the check, and that's $14. And identity theft is $3.50. If you're wondering why I track these in my budget when they're taken automatically out of my check, it's because I've had instances where what they took out was incorrect, and they ended up having to pay it back later in the year. So I like to monitor it, so if anything goes wrong, I can go ahead and call and report that something was taken out in error. So my rent, I'm budgeting $10.62. And I don't know if I said it. Now I'm in my bills bills section of the planner. iCloud, I never know when iCloud really comes out. It used to be the 5th. We're gonna go for June 7th. And that's about $3. Gas, I won't put a due date on that. That's $40 for my car. I am going to report into the office. I got a new laptop, so I need to install all my software on it. And it may take me a couple of days to do that and work at the same time. So personal, I am going to leave $5 in my checking account because I'm making a donation of $5 to something. So I'm going to leave that so it can take that out. And let's total up the bill section. All right, so savings, 60, 14, $3.50, 1062 plus 3 plus 40 plus 5 equals $1187.50. And I'm going to add that up one more time. I should have added it twice before I wrote it down, right? 60 plus 14 plus 350 plus 1062 plus $3 plus $40 plus 5. $1187.50. 3145.46 minus 1187.5. And so that leaves me with $1,957.96 to go. And I'll put that in the leftover section here at the top for the cash envelopes. Now for groceries. There's 4 Sundays in June, so I'm giving myself $300. Laundry is $45. Household is $50. And personal, I'm giving myself $95. Since I'm not buying any stickers for July, I get to actually keep my money a little bit. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see my calculator. 300 plus 45 plus 50 plus 95. Okay, what did I do? 300 plus 45 plus 50 plus 95. Let's do that. $490 is my cash envelope total. Yeah, I could have done that right there, $490. And so we had, I'm just moving things around, making things hard on myself. So I had 1950, 71957.96 was left over. Now I'm subtracting out the envelope total, which was $490, and now I have $14 1,467.96. And my leftover for section B, 1,467.96. Just in case you're wondering about the letters that she puts here, that's how that's reading. And then I'm going to take that amount and put it up here as the leftover 1,467.96. Gifts. Gifts gets $90. Car maintenance gets $75 a month, and insurance gets $100 a month. I hope y'all can't hear my moisturizing cap I got on my head. Decided I was going to deep condition my hair, and I can hear it rattling, so it is really throwing me off over here. So my sinking funds total is $265. And 1467.96 minus 265, I have $1,202.96 left. 1202.96. Make sure I'm still in frame, because y'all know how I like to get out of frame. And so the leftover for the extra debt. Since I have federal student loans, we're still in the forbearance, and I don't have to make a minimum payment that would technically go into the bills section. Fed loan S13 is going to get the minimum of $100. T20 is going to get a minimum of $100. And here's where I'm going to do something weird. Because I got this cushion down here in the extra savings section, I am going to put $100 here before I determine what I need to put to Fed Loan 18. This makes the math a little bit easier for me. And I know that might be weird to some people, but it just makes sense to me, so I don't get out of sync. So I'm going to subtract out $300. And so for Fed Loan R18, I'm going to pay $902.96. Now I want to say here, I do not care about the change being left on the debt or anything right now. I'll clean it up towards the end of the month. I may do it from paycheck number 2. I may do it from the YouTube income that I'll earn, somewhere between those two. But I'll take care of that. But from this paycheck number 1, there's going to be some change. I know that's going to upset some people's apple cart, but it's okay. It is okay. It's all part of the game. 902.96 plus the 200, and it's 1102.96. That's going to leave me with $100. And then $100 goes into the extra savings section. The total for extra savings was $100 because it's just the one line item here. And then I have 0 leftovers. I have no money. Now I'm going to zoom you guys out just to verify that I have a zero-based budget, okay? Get this back here. And now we're going to take the total income and subtract out the sum of all these sections. Now I'm not going to add all these up. I'm just going to subtract that total, subtract the bill total, subtract the envelope total, the sinking fund total, the extra debt total, and the savings total to make sure I am at 0. Now some people do like rollovers and stuff like that. I don't really do that. I try to make sure I budget it in if there's something that I'm going to need. I just put it in here. 3145.46 minus 1187.50 minus 490 minus 265 minus 1102.96 minus 100. And so I have a zero-based budget. And that is it, y'all. Have you guys taking care of your paycheck number ones. I know some of us get paid once a month. Some of us get paid twice a month, which is me. Some of us are every 2 weeks, and some every week. So it's a little challenging because we all have our different scenarios here. But let me know how you guys are doing with your paycheck number ones for the month of June. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.